Welcome to the Bock Party U, where we will talk sports, real estate, and life. I'm Megan.
I'm excited about it. Yeah, Gabe Bock. Look, I did radio for 18 years. Excited to get on video and talk a little sports, real estate, and life with my family. So right. You're going to see some cats and dogs running around here, and kids are on their way home from school.
All right, couple sports questions for you, babe.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Everyone wants to know, what's your take on Aggie baseball?
Oh, my gosh. I mean, I'm a huge Aggie baseball fan. I absolutely love what A&M's doing. They're number one in the country for a reason. There's never been a first-year head coach win a national championship in baseball in his first year. And so it's going to be fantastic to watch it all play out. A&M's absolutely loaded. Jace Laviolette, the center fielder, is, in my opinion, the best player A&M's ever had. Definitely as a position player, and they're just loaded all the way around across the board. I'm super excited to see how it all shakes out. I took Easton to 2 of the 3 games.
I was going to say, you spent Valentine's Day.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Baseball.
Hey, you've got a great wife who's this beautiful, who allows you not to take her to the Republic on Valentine's Day, and allows you to take your own son to Aggie baseball. So
that was the best moment, either a Friday or Saturday of being.
There were so many good ones. Watching right at the end, we were getting ready to leave, and Easton, because we had somewhere to be on Saturday night, and Easton said, "Let's take one more at bat," and it was toward the end, and we sat there and we watched Jace Laviolette hit a grand slam home run, which for a 12-year-old, you can't get any better than that.
And so what was the temperature?
Well, it had just rained. Temps weren't too bad.
Okay.
It was a little bit cold on Friday night, but on Saturday, temps weren't too bad. And we started at the basketball game. How fun could it be to be a student right now when you are, and we talked about this with your brother, what it must be to be a student when you can go to Reed Arena and watch the Aggie basketball team be in the top 10 and beat Arkansas. You always want to stick it to John Calipari anyway. And then you go across the street and pull a double like we did and watch Aggie baseball, who's number one in the country, and the entire basketball team comes and sits in the student section after a win. And they announce them. Like, it had to be the coolest moment ever.
Or it's just a great thing to be able to live in Aggie land.
It's an unbelievable thing to be able to live in Aggie land. I don't think our kids quite understand how blessed they are to do it. Yeah. So it's fantastic. We absolutely love doing it.
In 15 seconds, if you could go back in time and watch any sports moment live, what would it be?
Watch it live. I would like to be in person when the Rangers clinched the World Series. Yeah, I could have done it. We didn't do it. Life gets in the way. Say, I don't know. I would go back and I'd watch that live. It would have been in Arizona. The last out, Josh Spores, was only 2 years ago. Lifelong Ranger fan. I think that would be a huge one for me. Yeah, without a doubt.
All right, so that's the Bock Party Sports Edition.
Okay,
good. Let us know what you think in the comments. So now we're going to change subjects and do the Bock Party Real Estate Edition.
Okay, all right. Let's talk a little real estate. Life's always good here in Aggie land. I absolutely love that regardless of what you do, if you live in Aggie land, no matter where you're located, no matter what your occupation is, we all sort of revolve around that big magnet in the very center of Bryan-College Station. That's A&M. And so, no matter what market we're in, we tend to be pretty doggone healthy because we're all revolving around Texas A&M. And it has been fantastic to watch our team grow and to watch what all's gone on in the real estate market since I've been in almost 4 years now. So
is it healthy? Is Bryan-College Station even, is it a seller's market, buyer's market? Is it healthy? Should one live here? Which question do you want to take?
I wouldn't call it a seller-friendly market right now, but I wouldn't necessarily say buyers. Probably a little bit closer to middle, wouldn't you say? I mean, You've been in a lot more markets even than I have. When I first got involved, it was an unbelievable time to get involved in real estate because transactions were popping like this, and it's not quite like that right now. But I tell you what, it's not a bad time to be a looker because you can go in and look at houses and make sure, do I really like it? That market before 21,
you had no time to look.
No, it was unsustainable. You said in the meeting today, you had people just broadcasting offers, 3 or 4 at a time, just hoping one of them would be a yes.
Yes.
It's not like that now, but it's actually more healthy now than it was.
So about 4 years ago, 2021, Yes was having a sweet family in town, and we put in 4 offers in one day just to see which one would stick.
Did they get any?
I think we did. We did. Well, not the first time. We were putting in 4 offers a day just to get one. So not the market we're in now, but that's okay.
Wrapping up the real estate edition, Megs, What was the funniest moment you've ever had in real estate?
I don't know if it was the funniest, but it was not awesome.
Embarrassing.
I mean, ish. Thankfully, the buyers I was showing were dear friends, but I had gotten a 44 ounce green vegan pineapple spinach smoothie from Smoothie King, and I had white jeans on.
Never order the vegan pineapple spinach smoothie from Smoothie King when you have white pants on.
The best. And I mean, I was
just don't wear white pants.
Living on smoothies. And anyway, we're off to show, we're off to a house, and I'm in the car, and I like pick it up, and the lid, where your hand just slips, the lid came off, the whole 44 ounce fell all over my pants. I had to call you, and we had to trade cars so that you could take my car to immediately go get it cleaned. I wiped up what I could, showed in my green stained white pants. But the best part is that I then had to go directly to Ella's volleyball camp. It was over the summer. And so I show up as a mom.
Wearing
in
white
these
pants.
like stained white pants, and Ella is mortified. But I mean, just realtor mom life. You just got to keep going. What about you?
Yeah, embarrassing moment. I'm representing a buyer. It's closing day. You always do a walkthrough 30 minutes before you go to the title company. So we walk through this house, and the sellers are still there. Every single piece of furniture, every single piece of decor still on the walls, all about every clothing item is still in the closet, and they're sitting there watching Oprah. And we're like, what are we doing? You don't have a lease back or anything. They said, well, yeah, we did have a lease back.
Is Oprah still on TV?
Well, back then she kind of was. I think, I don't know how they got her, maybe Oprah reruns. And they were watching Oprah, I'm telling you. And we have to figure this thing out because we did not let them do a lease back or anything like that.
They did not know that they needed to move out on closing day.
No, their agent never told them, you got to be out. It's closing day. You got to be out. He gets to take possession of the house in 30 minutes. We were able to work it out, gave them a couple days to kind of get their stuff going, but it was ridiculously embarrassing. And I'm thinking, did I mess this thing up?
Thank God I didn't. Just didn't move out.
All right. Block party. There you go. Make it short and sweet. A little bit of sports, a little real estate, a little family life. You'll probably see some dogs and cats along the way too, but I would do it.
Gabe's struggle is I tell him he needs to make things short instead of 3 hours long. This is like 3 minutes. So.
All right. Raise your hand if you want an hour edition. Raise your hand if you want it the way she wants it, which is like 5-6 minutes airtight.
Hey, attention spans are short these days.
I was trained for 10 years, 18 years of media, talking 15-minute chunks. So this won't be easy for me, but I'll do my best.